The more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacey Sturm.
Kevin Kais.
9 things guys find sexy that have nothing to do with your looks. Now, this is from a website called howaboutwe.com.
How about we?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not quite sure what
Not a
that's all
Nintendo
about.
Wii.
Right. W-E. But most guys who have been around the block appreciate the way a woman looks. Mm-hmm. But also know that how hot a woman appears to be on the surface has very little to do with how good it's actually going to be once you get with that person. However, there are a lot that we can tell about how a woman really is and how sexy she is if we pay attention to certain things. So here are 9 things that a survey showed that men find incredibly sexy besides looks. What do you think one of them would be?
Sense of humor.
No, that's never the case.
Oh, is it? Yeah, because women aren't funny.
Women like that in a man. Man very rarely
Really?
says that. Yeah.
That's what I look for. Creepy man walking by the station window.
You can hear some of the loudspeaker and is now going to come in and kill us.
Oh, no. Wouldn't that be
Those are hooked up outside.
creepy dude in the hood?
Hoodie dude, why is your coat up at 70 degrees?
Listen,
Yeah.
I will honestly say that is a huge thing for me because I'm so darn funny.
You need someone that makes you laugh.
Absolutely.
Right?
So that's a huge thing for me. But
Maybe we
obviously
will
not
start
one of
menstruating
the-
together, Kevin Kais.
Nice. But probably not one of the 9 things.
That guys appreciate.
Money?
No?
Limbs.
Okay, I'm going to go down the list.
You're no help.
Coming in at number 9 is their ability to communicate.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
And
that's
it's and
not
right
one
here,
of the things I'm looking
It
for.
says nobody's going to believe me on this one.
I know.
But it's 100% true. Even the hottest, easiest relationship you might have is eventually going to run into a snag. So a woman who can express complex feelings clearly and confidently is a woman who's going to be able to keep the relationship interesting and fulfilling once the initial shine wears off. Maybe
My
there's one.
silence is in disagreement.
It's a protest. Coming in at number 8 was the way she smells.
Indeed.
Really?
Yep.
I don't smell real good today.
As you double check. Nope, that's gamey.
I'm not going to be hot to anybody today.
And you know what? I'll compliment women.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, that smells
maybe
really
not.
nice.
Maybe not in the best way. Here's my compliment.
Yeah.
Here's my one line that I use, and maybe after I tell you this, you'll look at me weird and go, maybe you shouldn't be saying that anymore.
Okay.
But when I'm a hugger, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
And so when I'm in for the hug and I do smell something pretty,
Yes.
I tell them they smell girly. No,
No, that's okay. That's
All right.
nice.
You
Yeah.
smell girly.
That's not offensive, so that's okay.
Good.
Like
Maybe
if
I
you were to
should
say,
say-
you smell good, I'd be like, ooh, creeper.
No,
or
it's-
you smell yummy.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not good either.
How about this?
Yeah.
Your smell doesn't offend me.
No, I think you smell girly. You
Okay.
should stick with that one. Coming in at number 7 is their laugh.
I love it.
Really?
You bet.
Coming in at number 6. That my silence is also Number 6, this one surprised me. Shyness.
Oh, I
Here,
hate it.
if the bedroom is the only place that this girl lets herself go, that's kind of twice as hot.
Really?
I don't
well,
know.
You know what?
What if she doesn't, though? What if you're banking on that and that's not true at all?
And then
She's
it's
just
like
a dud.
corpse.
Yeah. Like, how would you know what that is like?
I mean, wait. No. I don't like shy. I don't like shy women.
Do you know the guys that I think do like shy women are the guys that are afraid of women?
Or the guys
They like
who,
a shy woman then,
who's
who's not going to say anything back
right,
to them.
or who want to be the
dominating one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hate those.
So
guys.
if you're a shy person and the guy is like totally in love with you, he wants to own you.
Yep.
This might not be a good thing. Coming in at number 5, their adventurous spirit.
Okay.
They enjoy a woman who is kind of up for anything.
Sure.
Hiking, biking, mountain climbing, jumping out of a plane, going to a weird movie, anything.
Bowling.
Bowling.
We're gonna if we don't mention bowling every single
segment somehow. At least once during the morning show.
Yep.
Number 4, the way they dance.
Really?
Because I guess in their minds, the same thing as women, you correlate how they move on the dance floor to how they're going to move in other places. Yeah. So if you have the awkward Elaine Bennis dance,
I even though I haven't seen it, I know what you're talking about.
Then that you might be thinking that that's the way they're really going to be.
But maybe that's what you're looking for.
Maybe you're just a quirky fella like that.
I'm looking to have some awkward sex. And your dancing tells me you're the lady I'm looking for.
Now, I think this is sort of probably what you were talking about earlier. It's as close as we're going to get.
Okay.
Sharp wit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
It's not necessarily humor. It could be sarcasm. It could be, but just being quick. Verbal sparring is the ultimate foreplay to many men.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Lisa, and I've told her this for many is way smarter than I ever will. See, look at that. I ever will be. And you know what?
You can't even voice it.
Sometimes when we're fighting,
yeah,
it takes me a little bit to process some stuff.
Right.
And she's like, boom, 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 fact, 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 you're wrong. And then dust is around me settling, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? Where did she go? Because I have some things to say, but it's 45 minutes later. So sharp wit?
Sharp wit.
I disagree.
That can also include sense of humor, though.
Well,
somebody that's able to come with a comeback for fun.
That's true.
Not just to argue, but for fun.
All right, I'll buy that.
To razz ya.
Nice.
Number 2 is their voice. Whether it's smoky, scratchy, airy, whatever it is. The way women talk is the number 2 turn on for men.
But sometimes the way women talk
can be annoying.
Oh, yeah, and I know a couple of those that...
Yeah. Nah. Good. The number 1 thing now that made the list. This surprises me. I know I wish I had my computer here with the drum roll.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy. It's in my office. Their walk.
Really?
Yeah, a brisk, confident, heel-clicking strut, maybe a slip, hip-swinging mosey will always catch a guy's attention. The way a woman walks. I tend to just sort of slosh around.
I'm more of a slothy type person.
I'm a very confident person, but when I walk, I'm just sort of functional.
Yep. Point A to point B. I don't care how I look getting there.
Although it helps if you do add a pencil skirt. The pencil skirt will improve anybody's walk. Just try one on, Kevin.
I don't know what it is.
It's like the really tight A-line sort of secretary skirt.
Oh, sure. Yep.
You put one of those on with a pair of heels, you can't help but improve your walk. Now, in my jeans and my flip-floppies, which I tend to wear most of the time, that doesn't always indicate it's going to be a hot walk.
But couldn't you walk in jeans and flip-flops the way you would walk in a pencil skirt?
No, because it's the pure sound of the flip-flop that throws it all off.
Nice.
There could be nothing hot about a flip-flop.
I would say...
Unless the girl's wearing a bikini, then the
true.
flip-flop is sexy. Otherwise, no.
Listen,
Nothing sensual about the flip-flop.
But then if you have a nice-looking lady
yeah,
that's dressed as a lunch lady wearing flip-flops, I'm down for that.
It's because you got to think about ladies that feed you.
You know me so
I
well.
do. Hey, coming up, speaking of that, what your favorite snack says about you.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that segue. And also 7 common foods that will actually get you high. So we'll talk about those coming up here. And get your requests in. Let me know what you want to hear today. Email me, Stacy@urlradio.net. That's STACY at urlradio.net.